Hi Haymaa, how are you?
I'm fine.
Today's what date?
October 7, 2015.
And what day is today?
Wednesday.
Thank you very much. Can you read that book for me? Read the book title.
Big Owl and Shrimpy, a sequel to Big Owl.
Who wrote that book?
Andrew Clements.
Who illustrated that book?
Yoshi.
Great job.
But if you add Andrew Clements Yoshi together, it will not click.
Okay.
So I start reading. Did you see this picture? It's the wide blue sea. Or you can say ocean. In the wide blue sea, there was a very clever fish named Shrimpy. You cannot find a smarter fish. You see, but Shrimpy was also very, very small. Shrimpy wanted to be like Big Owl, but no one wanted to be friends with a tiny fish like him. So Shrimpy was lonely and he cried little salty tears into the big salty sea. One day, all the fish said, "Let's play tag." Big Owl said, "Me too." And Shrimpy said, "Yay, me too." When the game started, Big Owl was fast, but he could not zigzag. He could not tag anyone except for Shrimpy. Then Shrimpy was too slow. He could not catch anyone. But Shrimpy was smart. He won.
Look at this word properly, please. W-A-I-T.
He waited in just the right place. And then he tagged Big Owl. All the other fish said, "No fear. Shrimpy and Big Owl are just tagging each other." So Big Owl and Shrimpy had to leave the game. And that is when Big Owl and Shrimpy became best friends. For Shrimpy, it was great to have a big, strong friend. Shrimpy could fly through the water faster than ever before. Shrimpy always had plenty to eat. I think this is fish food.
That's right.
Yep.
Read, please.
And Shrimpy went new places with Big Owl. One day, Shrimpy and Big Owl went to the edge of the big deep. Shrimpy had never seen the big deep before. The big deep was too scary. But not now with Big Owl next to him. Shrimpy felt just fine. They went right up to the edge and looked over. It was dark in there. The big deep went down and down and down. You forget over here.
Okay, go ahead, read it.
It went down so far that some fish said there was no bottom at all. Shrimpy said, "Could you push a rock down there?" Big Owl puffed himself up and said, sure I could. Just watch. Big Al pushed around Green Rock. He flipped his tails and he flapped his fins. The rock moved a little and then it went over the edge. Big Al and Shrimpy listened. The rock tumbled down and down and down. Then all was quiet again. Shrimpy said, that was great. Big Al smiled and puffed himself up. He said, watch this. I will push another one even bigger. Big Al puffed on.
Reread it.
Big Al pushed on a huge white rock. He he flapped his tail and he flapped his fins. The rock moved a little and Big Al puffed harder. Then over the edge it went, but Big Al said, oh no, help! His fin was stuck in a crack on the rock. The rock went tumbling down into the big deep, and Big Al went with it. Shrimpy was scared. He swam back to get all the other fish. Come quick, we have to help Big Al. All the fish came to the edge of the big deep. One fish said, we can't go down there. It is too deep and dark. Everyone was ready to give up. But not Shrimpy. He said, we have to help Big Al. And I know how. Halfway down in the big deep, it was almost dark. Big Al saw a fish, and all at once he did not feel so big. He wanted to swim home to his friends, but he could not. His fin was still stuck, and the white rock was caught on a big shell. And if he pulled too hard, the shell might come loose. Big Al was scared. He did not want to go down deeper. And what if the giant fish got hungry? You see a picture that the giant fish almost swimming to get next to Big Al so he can eat him.
Okay, nice thinking. Read.
Suddenly, just above him, Big Al saw a light. The giant fish saw it too, and he swam away fast. The light came closer and closer. It was a lanternfish and Shrimpy. How come there was a lanternfish and Shrimpy?
Because Shrimpy went to get help, right?
Oh, yes. Shrimpy looked at the rock, and Shrimpy looked
You read it.
Shrimpy looked at the rock, and he looked at the shell, and he looked at Big Old fin.
Then
Then Shrimpy gave some orders. 10 little fish held the shell, and 10 little fish held the white rock. And then Shrimpy said, and then Shrimpy and 10 other little fish pulled on Big Old fin. Pop! It came loose, and just in time, the white rock wobbled, and then it tumbled down to the deepest part of the big deep. Then Shrimpy told everyone to turn around. The chain of fish swam up and up and up, and Big Owl followed Shrimpy, headed for home. You see how they do it in a row?
yes, darling, I see. Right here.
There was a party that night. Everyone was happy that Big O was safe, but the guest of honor was Shrimpy, the little fish with the big ideas.
Great job, the end. So I have a question here. You just read this book, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me the book title?
Big O and Shrimpy, a sequel to Big O.
Great. Who wrote this book?
Andrew Clements.
Who illustrated this book?
Yoshi.
Thank you. So in this book, right?
Yes.
Shrimpy, he's the big fish or the small fish?
The small fish.
Great. What game Shrimpy and Big Ol and all the other fish was playing?
Tag.
And did Shrimpy and Big Ol play with the other fish?
No. They just leave the game.
Why they leave the game?
Because they need to go to a lot of places.
Okay. Why Shrimpy and Big Ol leave the game? Because they was not playing fair enough. They was only tagging each other.
Yeah.
And all the other fish said, that's
No
not fair.
fear.
So Shrimpy and Big Ol had to leave the game. Then what happened with Shrimpy and Big Ol? They became?
Best friend.
And where the swimming went?
To the edge.
Of the?
Big deep.
Good, and what they did there? What color of the rock, the first rock they pushed down in the big deep? What color was it?
Green.
Great, and it went down deep, all the way down, right?
Yeah.
Then what color is the other rock they Big Ol pushed down?
It's the white rock.
And what happened?
Big old fin is stuck.
In the?
Crack of the white rock.
Great, and Shrimpy went to get help, and all the other fish ready to give up, but Shrimpy give up?
No.
What Shrimpy did?
He tell all the other fishes, we need to help Big O, and I know how.
So he went and get help, and who helped Big O?
The lantern fish save away the giant fish by eating him.
What?
I mean, the lantern fish take away the...
What the lanternfish did?
He scared the giant fish.
Okay, what he did to scare the giant fish?
He put on his light, and then the giant fish swam away so fast.
Good. So Shrimpy went to the lanternfish, and the lanternfish helped Big Ol with the light. When he flashed the light, the giant fish got scared, so the giant fish swam away. Then what did Shrimpy, what happened next? Shrimpy
Shrimpy
tell
the
other fish, 10 little fish.
Yes.
He passed some order for the fish to pull. So Big Ol' fin can't come out from the crack in the rock.
Yeah.
So what happened when they saved Big Ol'? What happened next? What they had?
A party.
They had a party, and who was the guest of honor?
Shrimpy.
And Shrimpy is a small fish with big
ID.
Yes, because when all the other fish ready to give up, Shrimpy said no. We have to help Big Ol', and I know. And Shrimpy went, and he get help. So Shrimpy is a small fish, but he is very brave, and he is not selfish. He think of others, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you in school, and if your friend need help, it's okay for you to help. Okay, so this book taught you when you and your friends, if your friend's in trouble and you can help in any ways, you help them. This is a great book, and thank you for reading it with me, okay?
And this is a very good book.
I'm proud of you, and your teacher gonna be proud of you because your teacher, Miss Manugo, gave me that book for you to read. Because she said soon you guys gonna read that book in school.
Really?
Yeah, so thank you for reading Big Ol' book, okay?
Thank
So you like that book?
Yeah, it's about fishing.
And what was your favorite part?
My favorite part when Big Ol' was safe.
Great job.
What's your favorite part in this book?
My favorite part is when Shrimpy went to get the lantern fish to save Big Ol'. So you guys have a good fishy day.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.